Hi, I am Michaela Moore Harris, and I decided to do my expertise project, interview, and observation assignment on employee morale in Birmingham City Schools. With teacher retention being such a hot topic and a major concern pre pandemic, but most definitely post pandemic, I feel this is an opportune time to engage in conversation and explore the topic of employee morale within workplace settings, most specifically Birmingham City Schools. So let's dive in. Our topics of discussion are employee recognition, COVID precautions, staff raises, and professional development. According to Pick and Co, employee morale can be defined as the overall outlook and satisfaction people have in the workplace. When employee morale is high, productivity and performance increase. When it's low, people drag themselves into work and lack motivation, which can lead to conflicts, poor performance, and loss of revenue. Employee morale has always been a major factor within a work environment, but now more than ever, people are seeing the importance of workplace morale. The effects of the coronavirus pandemic have been catastrophic, to say the least. Teachers have been forced to frequently embrace change, such as remote instruction and socially distancing in classroom settings, while waiting in suspense for the next protocol to be pushed down the pipeline. While having to adjust to change within their own personal lives, such as caring for a sick family member, managing their own children's transitions from face to face and then virtual and all over again, separation from friends and loved ones, depression in some cases, and so much more. They also had to become therapists to anxious students who were also experiencing these same emotions and the heaviness from their parents' issues. The cycle never seemed to end. They had to learn to navigate the new education virtually and face to face. Morale in the workplace is undeniably important as it is directly connected to employee performance. The better the morale, the better the performance, and vice versa. Low morale typically results in not only low performance, but also a high turnover rate. Four factors positively impacting the morale in Birmingham City Schools are employee recognition, COVID precautions, professional development, and staff raises. We have in Birmingham City Schools what's called the Employee Recognition Program. The Employee Recognition Program fosters a culture of service excellence that connects with pillars 2, 3, and 4 of the district's strategic plan focusing on team excellence, stakeholder trust, and effective systems and planning. As you can see here, all nominations will be due on the 15th of each month by an administrator. Benefits of the Employee Recognition Program include the following. Increased individual productivity. The act of recognizing desired behavior increases the repetition of desired behavior and therefore productivity. Greater employee satisfaction. Greater employee satisfaction and enjoyment of work. Lower negative effects such as absenteeism and stress, and that's extremely important, extremely important. And then the most critical of the three for me, and in my opinion, is retention of quality employees. Extremely important. Retention of quality employees increases and lowers employee turnover, and teamwork among employees is enhanced. And this is the goal and the ultimate desire and achievement for the Employee Recognition Program. The Employee Recognition Program is comprised of several components. The first of mention is the Nominate Individual for the Above and Beyond the Call of Duty Award. I think this is awesome. It encourages individuals to not only master their duties, but to also stand in the gaps for others when they're in need of extra assistance, and essentially it's just doing exactly what the title says. and that's going beyond the call of duty. And this person most definitely should be recognized, because we know that when we recognize strengths and efforts within workspaces, it encourages others to step up and operate in this same manner. So, awesome component here. The next component of mention is the Nominate Individual for the Caught Being Great Award. And of them all, I think this one is my most favorite, specifically because it highlights individuals for performance in the areas of responsiveness, respectfulness, attentiveness, proficient, and alliance. And this is especially important because whether we want to admit it or not, our babies are watching. They are watching and they are learning, and the unspoken curriculum is just as important as the core curriculum. This influences our students' behavior, and it's leading by example, and it punctuates that. So I especially adore this component, and celebrating and honoring those for being exceptional role models within our workspaces for employees as well as students. So hats off for this one. Next is Nominate Individual for Customer Service Excellence Award. I can't stress this enough. As educators, we are in the business of customer service. Parents, community stakeholders, students, educators, staff, administrators, servicemen, any person who steps foot in that building should feel important, should feel valued, should feel appreciated. And the question is, what are you doing to go above and beyond the call of duty to make someone feel that what they are doing matters? That question should resonate. That question should be at the forefront of your mind as you interact with individuals, whomever they are. That is critical because people stay where they're happy. And it's your job and it's your duty to make people happy. This video highlights our Teachers of the Year. I'll drop the link for you to see for yourself who these individuals are. They definitely deserve to be recognized. So Birmingham City Schools has implemented several COVID strategies and policies to ensure the safety of everyone in the district. Just a few weeks ago, we had a COVID PD via Nearpod that basically reinforced the ways to minimize the spread of COVID and highlighted protocol in case you or your students contracted COVID. And a major plus is everyone received a $1,000 incentive to engage in this PD. Something else employees receive is PPE, which is personal protection entities on a monthly basis, which consists of gloves, masks, disinfectants, hand sanitizers, etc. Just things to keep us safe in the building on a daily basis. And I think this is extremely awesome. Hats off to you, Birmingham City Schools, for this last one. Well, this next one I'm going to mention. And it's the COVID leave was extended 3 times. So in an interview I conducted with Dr. Mark Sullivan, he stated, in most districts, you catch COVID, you have to use your sick days, but that's not the case in BCS, at least not for the first 10 days. So I think this is an incredible way to offer support to employees and just to be gracious. So I think that's amazing. Something else that's really amazing is a team of COVID professionals go into school buildings on a weekly basis to administer COVID tests. And this basically gives everybody a peace of mind and just ensures everyone in the building is well. And this is through a collaboration with UAB School of Public Health, Alabama Public Health, and the Alabama State Department of Education. Professional development in Birmingham City Schools is definitely a staple. It's a year-round, ongoing thing. District-wide PD takes place a minimum of 3 times a year. Employees are encouraged to be Google and Apple certified, and this is free of charge through the district. And another really awesome support for first-time teachers was the teacher mentor program. I'm not sure if that's still happening right now. I found this document on the district's website, and I recall it taking place in 2018. It was definitely an awesome program and a great way for, new teachers to feel supported. So those are just some of the professional development in Birmingham City Schools. And finally, staff raises. Here's another quote by Dr. Sullivan from our interview conversation. The state last year gave a 2% raise. We recognized that some of our lunchroom staff, custodians, and bus drivers were making about $16,000 per year, so we added 10% to that. Our goal over the next few years is for no employee to make less than $15 per hour. We just invest in our employees and show them that we appreciate them. We want employees to realize that there's trust amongst us. We do the right thing by people, and when you do that, the morale gets better. Awesome quote. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you so much for watching.